The African bush elephant is the largest land animal on Earth, characterized by its immense size, distinctive trunk, large ears, and tusks. They primarily inhabit savannas, forests, marshes, and deserts across sub-Saharan Africa. Their range can vary depending on factors such as food availability, water sources, and human disturbance. African bush elephants are highly social animals and typically live in matriarchal herds led by an older female. These herds can consist of related females and their offspring. Mature males often live alone or in small bachelor groups, joining the female herd during mating seasons. Despite being the most widespread elephant species in Africa, African bush elephants face numerous threats including habitat loss, poaching for ivory, human-elephant conflict, and illegal hunting. Conservation efforts are underway to protect their habitats and combat poaching. Elephants play a crucial role in shaping their ecosystems. They are considered ecosystem engineers, as they create pathways, clear vegetation, and disperse seeds through their movements and feeding habits, which in turn affects plant distribution and diversity. African bush elephant is classified as vulnerable on the International Union for Conservation of Nature Red List. While the species as a whole is not currently classified as endangered, it faces significant conservation challenges and threats across its range. Human activities such as agriculture, urbanization, and infrastructure development have led to habitat loss and fragmentation, reducing the available range for elephants and increasing human-elephant conflict. African bush elephant is classified as vulnerable on the International Union for Conservation of Nature Red List. While the species African bush elephants are targeted by poachers for their tusks, which are made of ivory. Despite international bans on ivory trade, illegal poaching remains a significant threat to elephant populations, particularly in some regions where demand for ivory persists. As human populations expand into elephant habitats, conflicts between humans and elephants over resources such as water and crops have escalated. Retaliatory killings of elephants by farmers and habitat degradation due to human activities further exacerbate this conflict. Climate change impacts such as changes in rainfall patterns, droughts, and rising temperatures can affect elephant habitats and food availability, potentially impacting elephant populations. The African bush elephant's skin color can vary, but it's generally dark gray to brownish gray, sometimes with a reddish hue. This coloration helps them blend into their natural habitat, which primarily consists of savannas, forests, and grasslands. However, the exact shade can be influenced by factors such as age, genetics, and exposure to elements like sunlight and mud. Their skin is also quite wrinkled, which provides additional surface area to help regulate body temperature and protect against sunburn. African bush elephants are massive creatures, with males typically being larger than females. On average, males can stand up to 4 meters tall at the shoulder and weigh between 4,500 to 6,000 kilograms. Females are slightly smaller, standing around 3 meters tall at the shoulder and weighing between 2,700 to 3,500 kilograms. They have a sturdy and solid build, with thick legs and a large body. Their legs are well adapted to support their weight and navigate various terrains, including forests, grasslands, and marshes. Their bodies are supported by strong bones and powerful muscles, enabling them to carry their massive bulk. One of the most distinctive features of the African bush elephant is its trunk, which is a highly specialized elongated nose and upper lip. The trunk is incredibly strong and flexible, containing over 150,000 muscle units. Elephants use their trunks for a variety of tasks, including breathing, smelling, grasping objects, drinking water, and communication. African bush elephants have large ears that serve multiple purposes. Their ears help regulate body temperature by dissipating heat, as blood vessels near the surface of the ears release excess heat into the air. Additionally, elephants use their ears for communication and to detect sounds from long distances. Both male and female African bush elephants have tusks, which are elongated incisor teeth. Tusks continue to grow throughout an elephant's life and can reach impressive lengths. They are primarily used for tasks such as digging for water, stripping bark from trees, and defense. Unfortunately, tusks are also a significant reason for the species' vulnerability to poaching. Elephants produce trumpeting sounds, which are loud, trumpeting calls made by forcing air through their trunk. Trumpets can serve as a warning signal to other elephants in the herd, signaling danger or excitement. They can also be used as a form of intimidation or dominance display during confrontations between elephants or in response to perceived threats. Roaring is another vocalization made by African bush elephants, typically by mature males. Roars are deep, resonant calls that can carry over long distances, often used during mating displays or to assert dominance. Male elephants may use roars to establish their presence and intimidate rival males during mating season. Elephants can produce grumbling and growling sounds, which are often made in response to discomfort, irritation, or frustration. These vocalizations may occur during interactions between elephants, such as during competition for resources or during social conflicts within the herd. Some observers have reported hearing elephants produce a rumbling, purring sound, especially when they're content, relaxed, or interacting with familiar individuals. This soft, soothing vocalization is thought to express a sense of calmness and contentment among elephants. In rare instances of extreme distress or pain, elephants may emit loud screams or bellows. These vocalizations are indicative of significant distress and are typically associated with situations such as injury, separation from the herd, or aggression from predators or humans. Elephants are capable problem solvers and demonstrate adaptability in various situations. They have been observed using tools, such as branches or rocks, to reach food or water, and they can navigate obstacles and solve challenges in their environment. Their ability to learn from experience and apply that knowledge to new situations showcases the cognitive flexibility. Elephants have impressive long-term memory capabilities. They can remember individuals, locations of food and water sources, migration routes, and even past experiences with humans or other animals. This memory retention helps them navigate their environment and make decisions that enhance their survival. Elephants display a range of emotions, including joy, grief, empathy, and compassion. They have been observed mourning the loss of family members, comforting distressed individuals, and showing empathy towards injured or distressed conspecifics. Their ability to recognize and respond to the emotional states of other elephants reflects a high level of emotional intelligence. Grasses are a significant component of the African bush elephant's diet, particularly in savanna habitats where grasslands are prevalent. They consume a variety of grass species, using their trunk to pull up clumps of grass and their molars to grind it down for digestion. Elephants also feed on leaves and foliage from a wide range of trees and shrubs. They are selective feeders, often targeting young, tender leaves and foliage with higher nutritional value. In forested areas, elephants may browse on leaves and foliage from trees such as acacias, mopane, and baobabs. In addition to leaves and foliage, elephants consume bark from trees and woody plants. They may strip bark from trees using their tusks and trunk, particularly during times of food scarcity or drought when other food sources are limited. Elephants supplement their diet with fruits and seeds when available. They consume a variety of fruits from trees and shrubs, including berries, pods, and melons. In the process of eating fruits, they also disperse seeds, playing a crucial role in seed dispersal and forest regeneration. African bush elephants occasionally dig up roots and tubers from the ground using their tusks and trunk. These underground plant parts provide additional nutrients and moisture, particularly during dry seasons when other food sources may be scarce. While not a component of their diet, water is essential for African bush elephants' survival, and they consume large quantities of it daily. They are known to travel long distances in search of water sources, particularly during the dry season when water may be scarce. While African bush elephants can mate year-round, there are often peak mating seasons in certain regions. Mating activity tends to increase during the wet season when resources are more abundant, and females are in estrus. However, in some areas, mating can occur throughout the year. During the mating season, mature bulls actively seek out estrus females to mate with. They may engage in displays of dominance, such as vocalizing loudly, engaging in physical contests with other males, or marking their territory with scent. Dominant males have better access to females for mating. The gestation period for African bush elephants is one of the longest among mammals, lasting approximately 22 months. After mating, the fertilized egg undergoes a delayed implantation process before the embryo begins to develop. Female elephants give birth to single calves, although twins can occur rarely. Calves are born into the safety of the herd and are cared for by the mother as well as other females within the group. They are nursed for several years and receive protection and guidance from the matriarch and other herd members. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.